Solving inequalities by multiplication and division. All right, we start off with a little word problem here. It's about biology. That's a good subject. Mount Kinabalu. Mount Kinabalu. Used to be a song back in the day about Kathmandu. I think it's done by a guy by the name of Bob Seger. None of you would remember that. It was a good song, though. All right, getting back to this. Mount Kinabalu in Malaysia has the greatest concentration of wild orchids on Earth. Mount Kinabalu in Malaysia has the greatest concentration of wild orchids on Earth. It contains more than, that's a key phrase, more than 750 species, or about 1/4 of all the orchid species in Malaysia. How many orchid species are there in Malaysia? Okay, so Mount Kinabalu contains more than 750 species. So we could say, let's start right here. We got greater than. And they've got 1/4 of all the wild orchids. And they have more than 750 species. Let's see, we need a variable for an orchid. I don't like O. We'll just use X. X represents all the orchid species in Malaysia. Okay, so we got 1/4 X is greater than 750. Hey, we're using an inequality, and we're going to solve by multiplication. We're going to multiply both sides of this by 4. Well, over here on the left, that cancels out. And so we're left with X. That's the number of orchid species in Malaysia. And 4 times 750, let's see, 2 times 750 is 1 is 1,500, and 2 again is 3,000. Believe it or not, there are more than 3,000 species of orchids, wild orchids, in Malaysia. Tell you what I wish somebody would do. I wish you'd send me some pictures of some wild orchids from Mount Kinabalu. I bet there's some pictures out there on that. Send me some.